Great morning, great morning, great morning. I am Nicole D. Jones, and I am happy and grateful for another day. I'm happy and grateful for you. I don't take today lightly. I don't take it for granted. I'm so thankful that I have breath in my body. I'm thankful for another day and another opportunity to right my wrongs. I am happy and grateful just for another opportunity and another day to deal with Nicole. I tell you guys all the time, I am grateful for days because when we can really understand that every day that we're given is a gift, it'll shift our perspective and it'll shift our mindset. When you can start your days just being grateful for waking up, it allows you to be grateful no matter what comes in your day, if it's good or bad, because you'll understand that at least you got it. All right. So I'm just happy and grateful for another day. We're going to start with our self confidence formula. And for those of you who don't know why we start with our self-confidence formula, the self-confidence formula comes from Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. It's in chapter 3 of the book. I do encourage and suggest that if you have not gotten the book, that you should. It is a great tool for personal growth and self-development. So I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite perfect purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action towards its attainment. And I here and now promise to render such action. The dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture. I know through the theory of autosuggestion, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek some expression through some practical means of obtaining the object or position I desire. I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim, and I will never stop trying until I develop sufficient self confidence for its attainment. I realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. I will engage in no transaction that will not benefit all whom it affects. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces that I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve them. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing love for all humanity, for I know that a negative attitude towards others will never bring me success. I will cause others to believe in me because I believe in them and in myself. Say this every day. Say it more than once a day. I keep telling you guys, repetition is key. Repetition is key. If you're coming on these calls, I hope that you don't get tired of me saying the same thing, because as you repeat it, you will be it. And so I wanted to get back to, well, I want to just, the whole purpose of me coming on here is really whatever I'm doing to stay focused on the self-confidence formula. I am intentional to live by it. I'm intentional to read it daily. I'm intentional to apply it to my life because I believe that in it, it will help me personally grow and to be the best me through this journey. And so anytime I run into something that may stop me, or I feel like it's something that could hinder me, just my own hindrances of fulfilling the self-confidence formula, I share it with you. Okay. And now, because it all goes back to, my that's not my mantra. The you that you want is right on the other side of self-discipline. So everything that we do, the only thing that can stop us from this really is us and our lack of self-control. But I want to focus today on your ability to focus. Okay. In order for your self-confidence formula to be successful, in order for you to be the best you, you have to be able to stay focused. Okay. So what is focus? It's the center of interest or activity. It's the state or quality of having or producing a clear visual definition. So what are we focused on? All right. And you got to remember that whatever you're thinking about is what you're going to focus on. You also have to remember that your thought becomes things. And we've talked about this. Again, everything is repetitious. It's really not that hard. So the instructions for self-confidence, the instructions of being the best you, they're not hard. They're not even long. But they are somewhat difficult to walk out because it all lies in you. All right? It all lies in me. So the instructions are there's 5 points to this. There are 5 points to the self-confidence formula. People have lived it, done it, been successful, billionaires, whatever they've set their mind to, they've been able to fulfill it. 5 little points. But man, I tell you, those 5 little points can become trying. All right? It's somewhat difficult to dominate your thoughts in your mind. All right? So I believe it works. So I'm focused on it. All right. But I have to understand that in focusing on that, there are steps in it. So what I want you to think about today is that your thoughts become things. So what are you thinking about? Now, I don't know about y'all. And like I've told you, I am continuously working on being unapologetically Nicole D. Jones, okay? And I say that all the time because I am intentional on trying to take a posture of humility and submission, to be unapologetically me, to be okay with the decisions that I make. That's what I mean by that. To be okay with how I interact with people, to know that I am always coming from a place of humility and submission, not arrogance and pride. So my motive is always pure. I'm intentional to be that way, which is why I say I am intentional on being unapologetically me. Okay. But we have to be able to focus, and we have to know what's on our mind. Everything starts with the mind. Everything. It goes back to the mind. You have the conscious mind, you have the subconscious mind. But when you are in a posture where you're focusing on being unapologetically you, in a place of submission and humility, you're feeding your subconscious with good things. Okay? Your subconscious is the part where it just absorbs whatever your thoughts are, whatever you're feeding it, it takes it, it embraces it, and it runs with it. It's our mind where the battle begins to come. So what are you thinking about? You've got to learn how to eliminate the distractions. Now, what has pressed me in my back on it, and I've said it, we got to get people free, y'all. Listen, you've got to get people free. Okay? You've got to get people free. You have to understand that each one of us, we're humans. Each one of us have been created in his likeness and his image. So everything that you've been given, I've been given. Every human being has been given the opportunity to have dominion, to be ruler, all of this. It's just your set, your package is tailor-made for you. My package is tailor-made for me. 2 packs of highlighters, different shades of the same base color. That's what we are. So we got to understand that just like we think, people think. Just like we form opinions, people form opinions, okay? But you have to be able to be mind conscious of the things you're thinking. You have to be able to be mind conscious of what you're allowing in your territory. You have to be mind conscious. Who do you invite into your home? Who do you bring into your safe places? Because every person that you bring is going to come with a feeling, thought, and opinion. Okay? A feeling, a thought, and opinion. So you got to make sure you're focused. You have to make sure that the things that you're thinking about are things that will keep you healthy, that will keep you wealthy, that will keep you prosperous. You have to. And when things don't line up, you got to know that you know. In your self-confidence formula, you got to know it so that you can then begin to pick up when something is toxic or not healthy for you, when someone's opinion is not healthy for you. Okay? You have to be able to do it. And you got, and I say we got to get people free, because we will take the opinion of somebody who is not in our immediate safe place, and we will allow it to change our thoughts, even though we know that our thoughts become things. We will give them that control. Listen, if you're dealing with someone who's just, they're one of their strong spirits, personalities, whatever is manipulation, oh my God, you will be on a roller coaster of emotions all the time. And they just chilling. Now, y'all do know that, and I'm not saying anyone does it on purpose. I want to believe that we all are striving to be the best us. But some people who don't know how to handle or deal with their misery, they want to make you their company. You know that saying, misery loves company? You got to look at the person's, and not the situation that someone is in, but what is the character of this person? What is the heart of the people that you're around? What is it? Okay? So anyone who knows me personally knows I don't want to say I'm moody, but things stick to me. Okay? They just stick to me. So when you say things, they stick. Okay? Which is why I have had to become very intentional on who I allow to occupy my time. All right. So if something hits me and it's just like, it may hit me the wrong way. And I'll be like, what is that? What is that? You know, because I'm just, it just sticks. So I had to understand that in the real world, that's being moody. See, I don't claim being moody, all right? Because I'm trying to be smooth. I'm trying to be great. I'm trying to be the best me. But what I had to do was recognize that is like that's a point for me. That's a spot for me. So I can't look at who's doing it. I have to check me and first ask myself, okay, why did he hit me like that? Because you know, usually when we do this, we're either trying to protect ourselves or we're offended, whatever. So I had to first understand, okay, why is this making me feel a certain way, or why is it taking me off of this place of peace? I have to look at me, okay? Because no one knows what's in my mind but me. But I do understand that my thoughts become things. So I have to pull back, all right? And when I can really go through the checklist of what it is and know that I have dealt with whatever I need to deal with, your opinion don't matter to me. Yes, I said it. Your opinion does not matter to me, okay? I can say that flat foot and firm because I understand my circle. I understand my territory. I understand the territory I've been given dominion over. All right. I know my safe places. So even if it's tough love, it can be tough love. I know who to take the tough love from, and what they said may sting, but I know how. I trust that that's my safe place. So I have to kind of line up with what they said. Okay? I gotta look at it. I gotta be willing to look at it. I gotta chew it. That's processing it. I swallow what I need to become a better me. I spit out what I need to, but not in a denial place. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. But when you can do that, you can become free, because even if this person is saying something to you in love, I guarantee you they have formed an opinion. We're human. It's how our mind works. They formed an opinion, even if they've never spoke it out. But even if they don't speak it, their actions towards you will let you know what they're thinking. Come on, y'all. We grown. Like, just think about it. So in that, when you know that you've done all the check marks that you need to for yourself, because we're not walking in denial, okay? We're willing to look at ourselves. We're willing to look at our shortcomings. We're willing to take wise counsel from the people that are safe in our life and line it up. And let me tell y'all, when y'all are lining stuff up from your safe place and everything is good, you need to go back. Okay? You need to go back. It's great to encourage. It's great to love on each other. It's great to all of that. But your safe place is going to want to see you be the best you. So it should be some stuff. Like, Nicole, girl, when this happens, it's like you turn into a beast. What's up with that? Now, don't nobody want to hear that. I want to hear that I look like a beast. Okay? But I'm not going to just throw it away. I'm going to take that safe voice, and I'm be like, why do I get angry when that happens? Now, what I've learned for me, I feel like people don't listen to me. I don't know. Can I get a witness? Can I get an amen? I feel like people just don't listen. Like they just don't care about how I feel. And so certain things, when I see certain things happening, I get offended. My response is like, but now I'm having to learn, see, I got to be people free. Because at the end of the day, whatever, I said it, I shared it, but I can't expect, because Nicole said it, that you just going to do it exactly how I said or what I said. I just got to believe that I dropped the seed and Holy Spirit will water and grow it. He walking through his life with you. I'm not. I'm here, but I'm not lead guiding and directing you. So I've had to start pulling that back. Okay? Because I want people to be free of me. And if I want someone to be free, if I want to be free, somebody's not muted. Okay. If I want to be people free, I don't want to put no one in bondage. I don't want to do it. My daughter has her own townhouse, and she running, and I hear her telling my grandbabies, something about they drinking. And my first thing was, don't you let them drink all through their house. So she's like, Mom, I mean, it's a cup that doesn't spill. And then I said, you know what? That's your house. I don't want to make her feel like she's stuck in that girl is grown. She is a woman with kids. I can't put on her what I do. So I don't want to make her bound or in bondage. I don't want to put my daughter in a shackle because how I run my house. That's her house. Okay? Now, when I go to her house, if I only drink in certain areas, because that's what I do, then that's me. But we got to be careful. And, she giggled, but even with it applies for her too. She got to stay people free. You have to stay people free. You got to be able to take it. And so, of course, because she respectful and she loved me and I'm thankful, she just kind of giggled, but she's like, Mom. And she went to explain. She didn't even have to do that. But that's why I had to immediately be like, you know what? That's your house. But just be careful, because you don't want them making a mess. So I'm telling her why. but I don't want to bind her up with my thought and opinion. Okay. And the reality is, when you care about someone, their thoughts and their opinions matter. But we have to learn how to become people free, because even in someone's good doing, it can still be a distraction. All right. So I just say to all that to say today, work on your ability to focus. All right. Know what you're focused on. That's why we did a vision. That's why we wrote a mission statement. That's why we understand what our goals are. So we got to be able to have that vision. We got to be able to focus on it. That's why we're doing the self-confidence formula. And again, if you guys don't have it, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, chapter 3, the chapter of faith, it's in there. But you can also Google it, right? It's the self-confidence formula. Have something to focus on so you have something to line distractions up with also. Okay, that's really what you want to do, because you got to know that your thought become things. What you're thinking about, it will manifest and grow. All right. So we got to think good thoughts. We have to continue to affirm ourselves. We have to continue to speak. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am prosperous. Everything that my hands touch must prosper and grow, because it is who I am. All right. Speak that to yourself every day, and just work on eliminating distractions. All right. You have to do that. We have to be able to eliminate distractions, because you have to understand that what you want has to be the forefront and the leading thing. All right. You want health? Then when you start feeling funny, you start feeling froggy, you start feeling unhealthy, you got to stop it. You got to take control of your body. The first place you take control is in your mind. All right. I am healthy. This body will line up. I'm got this whole nasal thing going on. I said, I'm healthy. So I walk in wisdom. I went and got the little Tylenol Cold Severe. I've been sucking on it, slept with Vicks. Vicks ain't just for babies. I put the little plug-in in, got the Vicks rolling all night. I'm going to walk in my health, regardless to how I feel. All right? Here, you gotta stay focused. You can't, I'm not going to let my stuffed up nose distract me from the fact that I'm healthy. Okay? So stay focused. Work on your focus. Work on eliminating distractions. No matter what it is, learn how to get up. Get your body up. Get to moving. Keep your mind in a healthy space so that you can eliminate distractions. And when it gets too heavy, like I told you, always pull on your safe place. That's why you got to know your safe place. You got to know who is in your life in this season that you're in, so that you can continue to prosper and grow. All right. So again, thank you for taking the time to meet me 3 days a week and to just keep holding me accountable. Thank you. I appreciate you. I don't take it for granted, and I don't take it lightly. Just remember, you are healthy. You are wealthy. You are prosperous. Anytime you don't feel that way, let my voice ring in your head and speak it aloud to yourself. Because when you speak it, you give it all power and authority. All right. I am Nicole D. Jones. Continue to have a fantabulous day on purpose. Smooches.